Hey everyone, thanks again for joining me. It's day 33, Daily Affirmations with Big Joe. I haven't posted in a couple days, mostly because I've been really busy. Yesterday, particularly, went from 5 to 5 at work, and then I had workout and dinner and sauna and everything in the evening. I didn't get to bed till about 10, and so I just spent the last couple days, just working, taking care of business, still, working out and reading and doing all my normal stuff. I just haven't been posting, um, mostly because I just didn't get up early enough to be able to tackle taking care of the video, and um, just came up short. But that's all right. Like, I try not to let it get me down, and here we are doing it again and back on the train of taking care of biz. And today is no different. I got up and got my day started right, got a few things taken care of for work, and got my sauna in and reading. And so far, I've gotten through chapter 6, and it's been some really good reading and reflection on the last few days. So I'm just going to share with you a few things about just my thoughts on my reading. A couple days ago is just basically where I'll start reflecting, and that is the uh, the importance of voluntarily taking on responsibility in our lives and in the world around us. If we are forced into taking on responsibility, it's usually met with some animosity of sorts. In It doesn't really end well a lot of times, but if we voluntarily take on that responsibility for our own growth and development purposes, opportunity arises from doing so. The more that you purposefully take on more responsibility in your life and organize your responsibilities, more opportunity arises. It frees up your cluttered life by organizing it in a way that allows for more time to, do other things and maximize your potential. Uh, I know that in my life, in all the jobs that I've worked in, I've always done my best to be the one that is the most accountable, the one that answers the call when somebody calls in to show up, to work the weekends, to just literally do whatever's asked of me. So therefore, it would maximize my ability to retain my position and be more of a indispensable worker, even though I found that I was dispensable. I lost my jobs that I thought I wouldn't, uh, due to just circumstances that arose. And uh, at the time, I was bitter about my separation, but over time, I learned the importance of the separation and how it led me to better myself and to bigger and better things. So in the end, I'm grateful for the things that have happened to me, whether I liked it or not in the time. It helped me grow to be a better person. And it all stems from voluntarily taking on responsibility, um, continually. You know, it's still what I'm doing today. I'm like continually trying to reflect on my life and reflect on my actions and see where I can burden more responsibility, find the strength within to make the changes necessary to cut out the fat in my psyche, in my actions, in my body, and just be a healthier person all the way around, so I can be the best example that I can be, for myself, my family, and those around me. Um, see what else aside from that. It's obviously important to be an example. It's harder to reflect on my thoughts when I'm in the middle of a recording, obviously, as well, without having dead space. But overall, I just highly recommend reading Jordan Peterson's books. I can't possibly like uh, dilute down the amount of wisdom and knowledge that he expresses in his words. in such a short form. I do my best to compile everything I've read into these thoughts, but it's pretty difficult. Um, he talks about not doing anything that you hate, and that just comes down to reflecting on your life and whether or not you're happy and feeling fulfilled doing what you're doing. If your environment and your coworkers and your bosses are helping you grow and making your life more pleasant, or if you feel negative or in a pit about it or unfulfilled, then it's on you to really start making those changes in your life to put yourself in an uncomfortable zone to maximize your ability to bring forth a better future. Like, you're going to have to deconstruct parts of yourself and parts of your life and let things go in order to formulate a new you know, uh, a new life, a new beginning, and by doing so, it's empowering and uplifting and can really transform your life for the better if you have the correct vision and move towards that direction. You just have to reflect and look into your life and see how fulfilling it really is for you. And there's always a change that can be made if you want to see something improve. So uh, don't be shy about digging deep on figuring out what that might be. um, yeah, I guess that's where I'll stop reflecting for the moment. Um, I hope everybody's having a good day today and is getting some sunshine and enjoying this cold weather that we're getting into. It's starting to get into wintertime and I'm starting to feel it, but there's still sun, so I'm out there trying to have fun and go play some disc once in a while and go play some real golf. And, still work and take care of biz and move forward on these different fronts. I still plan on doing the test run on the weekend. I'm just trying to narrow down the specific little things that I'd like to lay out prior to make sure that customers uh, are on the same page, more or less, or at least able to understand what we're trying to lay down when they're pulling in confused and unsure of what we're doing. So I'll probably have to get some cones and a little bit of signage and really kind of plan it out very specifically prior to release. And so that's been on my plate a little bit, and just the can design and can line and getting more flavor options available and new cans ordered and just those types of things. Getting our new mugs with our logo design created. Something else I'd like to get going. Just got all kinds of things in the works, irons in the fire, so to speak. So, um, yeah, set some goals if you haven't already. But if you need some advice or some help with anything, feel free to reach out, and I'll do my best to help guide you. If anything else, just thanks for watching. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to my talks, and I hope you get something positive from it. Uh, I'll continue to try to produce content that is worthwhile and has some positive benefit to it. I'm only really doing it to try to improve my life and in hopes that it improves somebody else's life just coincidentally on the side. So I love you guys and have a great day. And I look forward to making another video for you tomorrow.